Okay, welcome to Word on the Street TV, and I'm your host, G Money. That's right. I'm here tonight, you know what I'm saying, to set the record straight. This is what I did, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all listen to me good now. Okay, Erica and Gregory Turner had a dispute. I mean, a business dispute. Okay, so what I did is I came and I told both of them, take a break. Go on. I got it. So G Money is gonna be around tonight. Ain't no Gregory Turner tonight. There's gonna be G Money. That's right, it's gonna be G Money. But I'm here with a beautiful host, you know what I'm saying? Co-host. Beautiful co-host. My girl Cassidy. Cassidy, what's up?
Good evening. How are you today?
Okay, you're looking all, you know what I'm saying, spliffy. You're looking spliffy.
Thank you.
You're looking very, marvelous. So, during this quarantine, just let me know what you been up.
Oh my! This quarantine has changed a lot in Orlando. The Sea Void. Hey, you gotta love it, huh?
Right.
We've taken a break. We've got some rest. We're ready to get back to work. Orlando's ready to do their thing. Okay.
Right.
I'm taking my vitamins. I'm keeping my immune system up. I'm just, trying to deal with what's going on and everything that's happening in Orlando and Florida and everything. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, you're looking beautiful and
Thank you.
And with you getting everything back together, you got anything you're working on? Because we all got goals that we set.
We do.
We all got goals that we set. And I know you got something that you really done kind of set forth that you really want to do, because you've been out here a while.
I have.
You know what you got brewing in the pot. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on?
Well, there's a lot going on here in Orlando, and I feel that we all can do something to make a change. We all can put our input in on doing something for the community. So I'm definitely trying to see where I fit in. I'm not a commissioner of politics or whatever. I can help as much as I can with our community. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure out where could I help or what could I do to be involved. So much going on.
Okay. So I understand you dealing with your little YouTube channel.
Yes, Cassie Pink YouTube on YouTube. Check me out. I'm not well established yet. I'm trying to get into my editing and learn a lot of things, the ropes and the YouTube world, but I'm trying definitely. So,
You're trying. Hey, that's all that matters.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Just getting comfortable, you know.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, we are staying our 6 feet social distance.
Yes, we are.
And we kind of staying focused, in tune with what's really going on, because this is serious, man. So
it is.
Y'all make sure y'all take precaution in how y'all step back out there, because, like I said, we don't just want to, shoot out there like a bird and crash.
Right.
We really want to take precaution and use precaution getting back out there.
Right.
Because, this thing is serious.
It is.
It's very serious.
Yes.
But I got a special guest in the building tonight also. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, man, I gave both of them, Gregory Turner and Erica, a slight break just to get it out, get it off the chest, get it out the water. And G Money, I've been doing this. So I told Gregory Turner and Erica, it's two things I ain't never seen. One's a UFO. Number two, a nigga I need. Those are two things. I can fire both of them today. You know what I'm saying? Because I can keep running by myself, straight up. But anyway, hey, man, I don't like to be arrogant like that. But like I told both of them, sit down, take a chill pill. I got it. G Money got it. But anyway, here with this beautiful girl here tonight.
Yes.
Cassie, you in the building, and hey, man, I like to say thank you for
thank you
for at least coming out, sitting in on my show. We got a special guest coming up. I don't even want to let the guests know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we are here for the people. Word on the street, we are here for the people. It's not just about politics. It's not just about a thug out there in the street, but it's about every individual that's out there doing something, trying to make a difference in the community, you can come on the show. We don't mind interviewing you, and we'll sit down with you if you're trying to get a positive message out there. Let me get it right now. As long as you're trying to get it positive, trying to stay positive, we don't mind sitting down with you and seeing where your brand could develop. Your brand could be a very important development. So that's what we here for. We here for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like Morgan say, we are here for the people, for real. But anyway, like I said, I want y'all to go nowhere. It's going to be an exciting show. I ain't going to talk your head off. That's right. I'm here, G Money. Gregory Turner's going to take a chill pill tonight. He will be back next week. He will be back next week. We don't know about Erica, but Gregory Turner will be back. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be back next week. But we got a whole lot more. I don't want to tell you I'm going to bring the guests on. It's going down. Don't go anywhere. Our biggest sponsor of the show, Mote's Italian Ice. We got some Mote's Italian Ice too for our guests. That's gonna be a little bit later on. So get ready for it. Anyway, Mote's Italian Ice, y'all lay around for it. The show's still going on. Y'all keep it locked.
What's up, y'all? This is Master P, and you watching Word on the Streets. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. The soldiers in the building. We acting a fool out here, you heard?
We want to send our condolences out.
Need to push you back like 6 inches, like forward here. You're way too close, and you're cutting her down. You probably could have maybe slid your chair this way a few more inches, because every time you lean forward, right about there. That'll just adjust the camera back.
But Mr. Flamboyant always run the ATS, so you know when I come down to Atlanta, I stop by Mote's Italian Ice and Sub. You know what I'm talking about? Look here, boy, these they tag me, I'm trying to tell you, look, man, hey, I can't hardly talk. Hold up. Mote's Italian Ice Cream, man, it's going down. Mote's, well, Orlando. Hey, man, y'all got you something right here, man.
Yeah, man. I'm the Richter. Well, you didn't know about it. Yeah. What is this called? Mote's Italian Ice. You want some more? Get some more. Cheese. Yeah. Delicious.
Powered by Florida. PBFE, The Takeover.
John checking in.
Hey, what time is that boy Big Sam checking in?
And this your boy Lil Bo checking in.
And we getting bit the hell up by mosquitoes out this. When you're on Word on the Street TV, uh-oh, somebody calling. Got the Word on the Street.
Okay, we back. That's right. Hey, man, we are in the building.
Yes.
Let me get my guests real quick. I meant to get him, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Yes.
Go ahead. Hey, y'all know we live, man. So this how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we do it. My man is in the building. Mr. Chris Jackson is in the building. What's going on, Chris?
What's up, man? What's up?
I'm saying,
How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Get into your seat.
How you doing?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Slide on in there.
Yeah, man.
Like I say, let me let them know what's going on. My man here, big dude in the community, man, doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? My man doing a lot of different things. He's, like I say, he's holding the community down. He does a couple of those fish fries, a couple of those events that he brings the whole community out and he feeds them. I mean, he's really been a community all-around guy that people look up to, whether you from the hood, whether you from the low-income areas, whether you from the midsection. He also deals with a lot of you real estate people out there that's in the real estate. He's taught real estate. He's developed real estate, and he's done a lot of big things. But I don't want to talk my head off and My man Chris Jackson, how's everything been going, man?
Everything good, man. What I like to do first, before I even get started, I want to say thank you. And when I say thank you, I want to say thank you from me and the whole city, the whole Central Florida area, man, because you're providing a platform where people can actually come here, discuss things that they're trying to do, they're trying to get started, they're trying to get off the ground, or if it's just a public service announcement to make aware for the community.
Right.
And I want to thank you, man, for doing this.
Appreciate it.
I know you self-funding a lot of it. I know you got your sponsors and things like that, but you got to have a heart to want to be able to provide an opportunity for other people other than yourself.
Right.
And I really want to say from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you so much.
Hey, man. Hey.
And keep up the good work.
Appreciate it.
All right?
I appreciate it, man.
Basically, what I kind of wanted to get into tonight was mainly just two topics. The first topic is really about this coronavirus situation. And there's a lot of rumors out there online. There's a lot of things going on in the TV. The president's talking about a lot of things. A lot of people are, have their own theories about what's really going on, where it came from, and all of that. What I would like for the black folks, the black folks mainly, because we're being affected the most out of all of this, but I also would like the whole community to be aware for all different races, as well as, nationalities, to be aware. And right now we all got to get our mindset in survival mode.
Right.
And basically what I mean by that is you gotta question everything and then verify.
Right.
So I kind of want us to really pay attention to what's going on. Don't get caught up in too many of the theories and the conspiracy theories about this and that. That's not really that important. What's important is you being able to look out for you and look out for yourself. And this ain't something that we are new to, because we've been doing this our whole life since day one.
Yeah,
we've been trying to survive.
Yes,
and I know a lot of you guys can relate. We've been trying to survive and make things happen since day one, since we came out the womb, because ain't nobody really there to really back us or help us do anything. So we got to go and make it happen, regardless of what we have to do to go make it happen. So I kind of want everybody to get their survival mode mindset and keep it locked in, especially when they start talking about getting tested, because I seen where they say some of the tests were tainted, so they was actually giving some people coronavirus.
Wow.
And then the vaccines and all that, you don't really know what they putting in you. And a couple Africans that's got vaccinated died, and so I just kind of want people to just be more aware of what's going on within themselves and be safe when you go out here. And when they open up the country back and people actually start going out, pay attention to everything.
Right.
Pay attention to everything.
That's a big.
And still live your life. Don't live in fear, but still live your life, but still pay attention to everything.
Yes.
And do like what we always say back in the day, don't fall for the okie doke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys might not know what the okie doke is, but ask somebody close to you, they'll tell you, what the okie doke is. Don't go for that okie doke and all this and that else.
Exactly.
And let nobody fool you.
You're 100% right on that.
And,
And Cassidy, she had something that was real important, and she said the same thing as far as because we was talking backstage, and as far as people getting back out there to Cassidy, what was your input on that as far as rushing back out there? What was your input?
I think we definitely need to be cautious about stepping back out here. I drive around the city every day and see what's going on. Things look different. Traffic's easier to get through. We're #1 tourist destination in the world. Orlando is. I see less tourists.
That's for right now, though.
Yes, I know. I see.
It's fitting over back up.
Right, that's true. Right. I see less tourists.
They say when Atlanta opened back up, it went,
crazy. Yes.
In which a lot of people's on the radio telling people don't do this, don't do that. But then when it finally opened up, a lot of black folks they went bananas.
Yeah,
they
They went bananas.
They did.
So that's something that we kind of got to look at real serious and say, I mean, like what Chris was saying, the okie doke, because these people's on the radio talking about it heavy, like, don't do this, don't do that. But when it opened back up in Atlanta, a lot of those cats deleted all that talk and just went bananas.
Yeah, well, we just got to be more mindful, like I say, question everything and then verify. But at the end of the day, use your own survival mode because all of us got them.
Yes.
We got them. So don't let your gut tell you what to do when you know it's true. Mainly when your gut telling you something, it's true. So don't let nobody else try to put none in your mind to go do this or do it this way or whatever. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, just be in survival mode.
Yes.
Be safe out there and everything else. My second thing I wanted to go into is our black folks. I want to talk directly to us now.
Okay.
I've been grinding my whole life, and I ain't got no complaints. And I want to thank God, number one, for giving me the mind that I have.
Right.
But what I would like for us to do is gather a whole new mindset when we go back out there. Let's be a whole nother people. And for the people that's got money or got a hustle or doing a little better than others, and you got a brother or a neighbor or somebody you grew up with and they need a little help, invest in them.
Correct.
Invest in them and help them get something going. Let's start investing our money into us.
Yes.
We are the biggest spending dollar in the world. If we all just started spending 10% of the money that we spend and we invest it or we spend it with somebody black or black business, whether if it's somebody hustling on the street, whether if it's a business or whatever, we'll all be okay.
Yes.
So we have to be able to do that.
Yes.
And to the people that's out there that's being invested in, you got to do right.
Yes.
You got to do right. When somebody taking their money and they're investing in you or they trying to believe in you or your dream or your idea or your business or whatever, you got to do right by them. You have to do right by them.
I agree on that.
Because they trying to build a brotherhood as well as a business partner with you by supporting you and trying to help you get up. You have to respect their money, respect their business, as well as allow them to be able to know that you are doing everything you can to make it happen. Right. That's very important. We got to start doing that as a people.
Yes.
As
because
a whole, really.
at the end of the day, G, ain't nobody else finna do it.
No, they're not.
Ain't nobody else finna do it.
Yes, I find our everyone is coming together more. I think that like in Orlando, people are helping each other, small businesses, people that you never really knew had businesses. It's a lot more promotion and togetherness that's going on out here that I see. I found myself spending money like with the soul food or girls that sell plates or even nails. Shout out to J. Nicole Nails, black entrepreneur in the making. She's doing my nails and stuff at this time. And I just find myself spending more money in my community. And I believe it's bringing us closer together.
Right.
So I think that's very much important.
Like all the little hustlers that's on the side of the road.
Yes, we're opening our eyes.
I went out, I want to say Sunday, and it just seemed like, man, it just was a big happy thing where people was out spending money with the barbecue. Yes. Spending money with the seafood guy. Exactly. Spending money with the Italian ice guy. It was just, and I seen a lot more.
Money stayed in the community more. Yes. That's
money stayed,
a lot.
And I say that to say this because I was over there in Washington Shores.
Okay.
And one of the guys even said, "Hey man, I'm gonna spend the money right here. I ain't even going in the change though."
I get that a lot too.
Right. And that was a big plus because I really admired that because, like I said, we as a whole, we need to start doing that a lot more.
We got to do a lot more. I feel we can always. I feel there's always room for improvement.
Right.
And what I mean by that is really just start, us as a race, as a nation of people amongst ourselves. I feel that we got to do more. We got to love more. We got to be more sincere. We have to be able to, because if the things are going to change, if anything's going to change for the better in our community, it's going to have to come from within.
Yes.
Within. You're right.
It's going to have to come from within. So
I like that.
We are spending with each other. I'm not knocking that. Because that's one of my businesses. I'm a black business owner.
But we need more.
But we gotta do more.
We
have to do more.
A lot more.
We have to do more.
Yes.
And not just when it comes to beauty things or merchandise or things like that. Food industries. If somebody got their own produce or whatever, we have to do more because I feel that's what's going to bring us to the level where we need to be at. And also, we have to get together with some of these politicians that are leaders like Regina Hill and a lot of other ones that are really trying to do more in our communities, that are empowered to do more in the communities. We have to give them our support. We have to give them our support because they have a political voice.
That's
very important.
Listen.
So
we
gotta do that.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought because, like I say, you kind of you hitting them, boy. You hitting them with a Louisville slugger. But you know what I'm saying. I got a couple bills to pay, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. I got a couple bills to pay, and like I say, you dead on it. What you saying? I mean, because like I said, with the politics. We kind of need to support them, you know what I'm saying, a lot more, and that's why I try to get a lot of people involved. But we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that because you dead on it. But look, y'all stay with us, man. My guest, he hitting you. You know what I'm saying? I got my pretty co-host over there, Cassie. She doing her thing. And like I told you, I told Gregory Turner to take a break. I told Erica, take a break. Get the hell away from each other. And like I said, Gregory Turner, he will return. But with that being said, we got more Word on the Street. Y'all keep it locked. The Word on the Street don't go nowhere. We in the building.
Yes.
It's your boy Chris Brown right here, VA's finest 2 up, 2 down. You already know what's up. Right now y'all watching Word on the Street TV, alright?
Keep it locked to Word on the Street. If you ain't flying, you ain't flying. You heard me? Birdman 1.
Hey, it's your boy Next Gen Films checking in with your boy Word on the Street, G Money. Yeah, check it out, live.
Shout out to Word on the Streets, man. We out here in Orlando, West Orlando, Silver Star Pine Hills. Mr. Miami Rich Life himself. Clothing brand, y'all. Follow me, hit me up. I got you, whatever you need.
Hey, this is your girl Anisha. Y'all keep it locked in with Word on the Street.
What up, man? This is Blackie, man. Clockwork Exotic Car Wash, man. Hollering at my boy Mo T, man. Word on the Street, man. Y'all watch Word on the Street, man. And keep safe from this corona. God bless.
Yo, when I'm not cutting hair at Lowe's Master Cuts, I'm chilling with my man, reading Word on the Streets with my woman. That's what it is, yo.
This does One Stop Music Shop, 2607 North Pioneers Road. Keep it locked to Word on the Streets.
Okay, man, we back in the building. I'm yours truly, G Money is in the building. Gregory Turner will not be with us tonight, so I'm going to hold it down. I got a co-host. She's just sitting in the building. Cassie's in the building.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how you doing, Cassie?
Great, thank you for asking.
But we still with our guests, you know what I'm saying? My main guest in the building, my man, Mr. Christopher Jackson, he's in the building. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So Chris, you know what I'm saying? Get back on that with the politics, you know what I'm saying? And we led off on the last thing about that because that was real important about that. Okay. Real important. So,
well, basically, what I was saying was that we have to get behind these politicians like Regina Hill, some of the other ones that are out there. We have to support, give them our support. Let them know that they actually got a real community that's backing them. Mm-hmm. And when they're out, trying to represent us, because that's what they're doing, we have to be there. We have to show up. We have to show out. We have to go there and let them know, say, yeah, we backing this. We all on the same page, because they are our voice when it comes to the political issues. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to give them all the support that they need, whether it be donations, financial, or even if they throw in an event, we got to show up.
Yes.
And come out there and support it, really. and let them know that, hey, they got a real voice. They got the people are really backing these politicians that are in office. So I think that's very important. Even the younger kids, we have to start letting them know that this is our foundation. We got to start taking control of our own community and start supporting the things that are affecting our community, because that's the only way it's gonna change. Like I said before, ain't nobody else finna come here and do it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And the certain organization that's going door to door trying to give you free food and bread and all of that, you ain't got to do that if you just supporting your own community. We don't even need none of that. They can keep that, because we don't know what's in it no way.
Right.
Let's get our own, so we know what we're putting in our bodies. We know what we're invested in putting in our children.
Yes.
We have to be able to support. That's the only way it's going to happen. I would like to say, I do thank our brothers, the Haitian community. I got a lot of good friends in the Haitian communities and the Jamaican communities, how they support each other, how they invest, and how they only shop at the Haitian grocery stores, the Haitian fish markets. They're only going to shop there. They're giving that support, and I love them for that. And I that's a big up for you guys, and I do appreciate that, because that's what we have to do as African Americans that's here. We have to be able to
each other.
Really put the support down, because that's what's going to change our community. Our communities ain't going to change unless we change them.
Right.
And touching on this black on black crime, and these guys shooting people and killing people unnecessarily, and for simple beefs. I mean, I've been on Facebook looking at a couple different things, and they fighting and they wild, and everybody just like they just hate each other. Everybody.
And we definitely want to send our condolences out to Dexter Rent.
I heard about
Dexter Rents.
I heard about that.
One of the young guys. He was on his way headed to Louisville in a couple months, and we definitely want to give our condolences out to Dexter and the young man that was caught in the crossfire last weekend during this quarantine. We definitely send our condolences.
That's gotta stop, man. That's gotta stop. We really gotta pay attention to that. And a lot of OGs out there, a lot of them young cats out there wilding, man. Pull them to the side and let them know, man, it's another way. We just can't be doing it like that, sensible like that. I know a lot of times, people, they cross you, they do certain things that make you want to really go there. But I mean, you got to really start thinking about it. Is it really that serious? You got to start giving people the pass, man.
Like I said, what you saying that I had one of the guys that tell me, said, man, G, you gotta talk to these younger kids. You gotta talk to these younger kids, and that's so true, because, like I said, sometimes I don't realize how powerful I am as far as when it comes to these kids and really trying to tell them, hey man, you don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it that way. So I think a lot more other guys need to stand up and just, because we got a second chance. We survived this corona, during this pandemic. We got a second chance. And when I mean by second chance, everybody's on zero grounds. At this point. Everybody's on zero grounds. I agree. Ain't no such thing as this guy's no bigger than the next guy. We all on even grounds. When this is over, promoters, club guys, we all on even ground.
I agree.
And I believe many have been affected here in Orlando. We have a lot of people that work for Disney, that work for SeaWorld, that works in the tourist community. With everyone, I mean, myself personally, I worked in hospitality for a long time in Orlando, and I'm pretty sure it has affected a lot of us, such as the servers, such as the people that depend on the week-to-week checks or tips and things like that. So I just hope that we can get our community back together, get our city back together, and hopefully we can, it's a change. It's something that's going to enhance and make us better, and we've learned from this. You know, being in quarantine and in the months that we've taken off, we had enough time to rest and see how we can do better and help each other out.
Yeah. So this question I want to ask both of you guys. First, Chris, do you think things will ever get back normal?
Well, I believe that things will get back to normal, but me personally, I don't want things to get back to normal when it comes to our community.
Yes.
I want us to do better.
Okay.
I want us to be better. I want us to have a better love for each other, to understand.
I was getting ready to say enlighten on that, but you kind of
I want us to really pay attention to what's going on. It's a virus out there that's attacking the black community.
Okay.
We really got to pay attention to that, and we have to be more supportive of each other. We have to be more loving and caring for each other, because the only people that really cares about us is us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we gunning each other down, and the girls out there just as bad as the boys, because y'all wilding and fighting about the guys and all this other old crazy stuff, when a lot of that stuff can be avoided, but we just and I feel I have a responsibility in that as well, because that's the reason why I'm bringing it up, because a lot of the young kids doing a lot of things, man, because that's all they know.
Right.
And I feel us older heads and us older G's and the older women as well.
Yes.
We gotta grab one of these young girls and talk to them. Say, hey, baby girl, you ain't gotta do it like that.
Right.
Look at this here. Let me tell you about this here. And we have to show these younger guys that they off the chain and they trigger happy and they quick to waste somebody or whatever. We gotta get them and say, hey man, you ain't gotta do it like that, man. And boom, we gotta be able to be more so in their ear and try to get a little more involved with the one-on-one. And if we can reach one, then that's one less one that's out there doing something wild.
Correct.
Whether it's shooting somebody or fighting or carrying on. And a lot of that idle gossip out there, we need to stop that. We need to stop being so quick to say, oh man, I heard she's sick, or I heard he broke, he ain't got nothing. Yeah, man, he flaw and all this. We got to stop all that. We got to start feeling, how we can build each other up, man. We got to do that. This is very, very important, and God has laid it on my heart, man, to really, say this here. And I told G, I said, yo, G, man, I want to get on your show, man. I don't really want to talk about me and what I got going on, because that ain't important to me. Right. What's important to me, because I already know that, I already got that under control. What's important to me is us. And when you mentioned, the other day, some people over in the shopping center say, Chris, man, why you be feeding these guys and throwing these big parties over here and all this food and all this stuff here? Why do you do that? And then some of these guys, they be talking about you, and you should hear somebody say, bro, I love them.
Yeah.
I say I love them, man. I say I love them. I do it because I love you. I genuinely love my city. I genuinely love my people, and I genuinely love God. I trust him. And I tell G, be like, yo, Chris, man, you need any help to do something? I say, bro, I got it. I say, G, what I want you to do is come grab the mic and and let them and make them feel good, because I know you good to give them a laugh and make people enjoy themselves and everything, man. And I love you for that, and I just love people that's really doing things in the community that's trying to make it better. And I challenge others to get up and start doing more. because
listen,
we need
listen.
more people like you.
But you touching on it.
Yes.
Mr. C said what's up too as well.
Oh yeah, tell him I say what's up.
Mr. C.
Okay. Yeah, that's another brother that's stepping up, doing a lot of things in the community and trying to do things, man.
Also Wendy Joseph. Say,
okay, all right.
Let's go, Chris. And
yeah, man.
Running, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is, man.
Big shouts out to Wendy.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man.
Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take another little break. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna hear from Cassidy as far as her opinion, as far as about will it ever get back to normal? And like I say, we hey man, it's gonna be beautiful. Moti's Italian Ice, they gonna show up and they gonna serve my guests some Italian Ice. So
nice.
I did call them.
Should have had some here.
They coming. You know what I'm saying? If I make a phone call to them, they coming. They are the best in the business. They don't see no other Italian Ice. But anyway, also we're gonna make a phone call to my dude Mel Baby, and because he's waiting patiently. So we're gonna take a break and we will be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. The Word on the Street. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Okay.
Coronavirus, huh? People career, boy. Oh, we that blind people wake up. Come on now. Coronavirus, another plan gone wrong with the government. So they trying to hide it, another way to distract us and keep us unaware from the problem. It must be big, cause now they killing people to justify this lie. Got you running around crazy, spending your little tax money. Kids ain't going to school for 3 weeks. Buy tax money, we doing what they asked of us and looking like crash dummies. Meanwhile, they dropping stuff in the air that make us act funny. And I don't think I know it all, man. I ain't even 30 yet. But I know enough to know when somebody else doing some dirty shh. Stock market's going down, business getting shut down. Trump offer $1,000 like that's enough money. Wow, they ain't enough to pay your rent, not to mention your other bills or the fact that they target the ones that keep us on track for real, like grandmas and grandpas, our mamas and our daddies too, the ones that actually pay attention, give us the game, they watch the news, they look at them like old fools, but they doing what we trying to do. We walking around like phone zombies, without them we bound to lose. Let's say I'm wrong, I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong I take that, but if I'm right, why not take precautions, so we don't face that. I might not know what it is, but I'm knowing it's more than what appear. I'm knowing it's more than what they saying, and I hope y'all know it's not a game. We taking losses all across of what we call United States. Black people, we used to that, but it's not about race, that's not the case. I know we used to being divided, but right now ain't the time to hate. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. I said we could be in our last days. Stay prayed up and keep your faith. We could be in our last days. Trendsetter, Hitman.
Get back how it was? Do you think it's going to get better? What do you think about the panic?
Well, basically, like I said earlier, I think things are going to get somewhat normal as far as with the businesses. Once they get everything open, people are going to be a little more cautious and everything, but I think it's going to get somewhat back to normal.
I definitely think this is inspired.
Hey, there we go.
I think this definitely inspired small businesses and people to really get on top of their grind. I think this has put us in survival mode, and it's definitely got us to a point where small businesses are going to be on the rise. I think that we're going to really we've opened our eyes, and we need to get on top of it. We need to do something. We need to be independent more. We need to support each other. So I think with this Seavoid situation, I think small businesses will be on the rise, and there will be definitely a change here in Orlando.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, and that's real good, to be honest, because like I said, we just want to make sure that we enter everything back with caution.
Yes.
My personal opinion, I really feel like if they're gonna open it back up, I really feel like they should be making mandatory to wear a mask, because I really feel like
for at least the next 6 months.
At least somewhere in that, at least for the next in that area. 6 months, 4 months. Something like that.
I'm proud of. I'm gonna tell you who I'm also proud of. I'm proud of Mayor Demings. I'm so proud of Mayor Demings because I remember when he was just a foot cop, you know, on the street, you know, just working, wasn't even a sergeant. And for him to actually go and become the chief of police on that particular job, then later on run against Sheriff Kevin Berry and win that election. And then now he's the county mayor. I'm very proud of you, Demings. I'm very proud of you and what you and your wife are doing. And I pray that God continue to bless you guys and continue to keep you guys and allow you guys to continue to excel and represent like you guys are showing the leadership that you're doing. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
hey, definitely on that note, man, like I say, because they big shots out to Chief Mina as well, Sheriff Chief Mina.
Yeah, Sheriff Chief Mina.
Yeah, Sheriff, exactly, because he's been with OPD.
Yeah,
but anyway, like I said, I give a lot of them a shout out because, like I say, I deal with a lot of them on a one-on-one basis, and like I said, they all know me by first name. So, like I said, I got a lot of respect for them.
Well, let me ask you something, G. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When you gonna run for a public office, man?
Well, hey, man. Like I said,
because you know I want to be the campaign manager now when you run now.
Listen. I'm gonna sit down and then, you know, one of my what's her name? Tez, she's doing big things, and we talking about it. But like I said, I'm gonna sit down and talk to her and really see, you know, like I say, because I'm a guy that's got a lot of bad stuff in my jacket. So I got a whole lot of bad things. I got listen. One thing they say, I got the good, the bad, and the ugly that they say about me.
But G, let me tell you something though. Almost every prophet that God called was doing something bad.
Oh wow.
Saul was murdering Christians.
Yeah.
When he called him.
Right.
So I mean, it's not just about what you done did that's bad. It's about what you're doing now and what your where your mindset is at right now.
Right.
And I want to ask you this question here. If you were to ever try to run for office, which office would you want to run, and what would you want to change?
I mean, there's a lot of different things I would want to change, but I'm gonna say this real quick. Let me swallow my gum, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to get a brain for you.
Mofti done supplied us with this Italian knife. This job good.
So you know I like this pineapple.
Thank you, Mom.
Right. But like I said, I always look at my dear friend Commissioner Regina Hill, because me and her, we graduated in the same year. Now, and I know where she come from, and I look at what she reached to that point, and I also look at how people stepped on her. I mean, they stepped on her. They stepped on her like trash, and she elevated to the top. So there's nothing that God can't do. There's nothing, I want to say that, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that God can't do. But when I sit back and I look at that, you know what I'm saying? It's certain people, they think I'm strong, but I'm really not that strong. When I look at that and I say, that's a fear for me. That's a fear for me, because when I see how they stepped on her, I don't want to be stepped on. I mean, which they step on me like that now.
But you react. She don't react.
Right. But because I can react. I can react. It's a difference. I can react. Now,
that's when the G money come out.
I get into politics. Oh man, I'm a cut up. Oh man, if I can react. So it's really that see God done given me just enough power. You know what I'm saying? So with too much power, I could be a nut. So that's why, like I say, let me stay in the seat that I'm in right now.
Yes.
I got you.
Know what I'm saying?
And we definitely want to thank you for what you've done for the community.
Yeah, because you're in a good seat, man.
For years.
A lot of people don't.
You too, Chris.
A lot of people ain't been watching you like I've been watching you.
I've been watching you.
All the marches you've been doing, stop the violence.
Yes.
All them food drives you done did. We done gave away toys together for years.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of things, man, and you know, I'm very proud of you, man.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of you.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep on doing it. You know, keep on doing it.
All right.
Just keep doing it, man.
Like I say, hey man, like I say, this.
Keep making this Italian ice, man. Cause boy, I have a brain freeze. It done went down now. I'm not having that.
Hey man, this was supposed to have been about, you know what I'm saying, my co-host Cassidy and you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate
He's calling me Cassie. Yeah. Cassie.
Well, it is about us, but it's about you too.
You definitely. We celebrate you.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I appreciate y'all, you know, with the points that y'all giving me. And like I say, I have been doing my thing in the community, and like I say, but I like to tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, especially them young kids, it ain't really me. You know what I'm saying? It's God showing me the light to deliver what I deliver. You know what I'm saying? So it's really with the power of Him through me. So like I said, I've done a lot of things, and like I say, I still I stay on bended knees. I stay prayed up. So for me to get to see my age and 50-something, I ain't gonna tell y'all my age. I know y'all sitting around adding, but you can look on Facebook and you can really find out how old I am. But anyway, like I said, I'm not that old. That's just my fake ID. Anyway, but like I say, I'm, you know, for me to live to see this many years, I thank God. You know, on the side, I thank God. And like I say, I stay prayed up and I stay on bended knees, and I always look at, like, if I can help somebody, and like I said, I seen my girl Tez was on the thing. Whether it's one or two people on this social media, man, you know what I'm saying? 100,000. If we reach one or two, we've did our job.
That's what it's about.
We've did our job. You know what I'm saying? We did our job, like I said. And I appreciate Cassie for being in the building. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for taking your time out. And I like to say this here, because you gave me a big shout out earlier. I want to tell you thank you, because you honored my time. You honored my time, and you respected my time. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my other partners, I don't want to say no name, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, respect a person's time. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you tell me you doing a show at 7 o'clock and I get here at 7:30, you know what I'm saying? That's almost disrespect. Yeah. So you was here before time. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with you guys. You was here before time. I want to tell both of y'all thank you, because you know what I'm saying, that's a person respecting your time, and that's a big move, man. That's a salute to both of y'all. That's a salute.
And I love my city. I love Orlando. I'm happy to be here. I definitely sat back and watched some of our promoters. Shout out to DJ Baby Lag. Shout out to Dogman Entertainment. Okay. Shout out to so many of our people that keep going and trying to help Orlando and us do better, the rappers and the small businesses. Shout out to them. I definitely love my city, and it's a privilege and an honor to be sitting here with G Money and definitely Chris. So I definitely appreciate you having me here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Chris, man, you showed up and you showed out.
Hey, man, like I say, I ain't worried about me. I don't care nothing. Forget about me. I care about what you guys are doing, with the guys in the city, like she just said earlier, all the leaders that are standing up doing things, all the DJs, the promoters, the business owners, the preachers, the pastors, the mentors, even a lot of the parents that's out there, you know, working real hard and doing what they got to do. A lot of people that's praying for other people when they're down or lending a hand. I want to thank you all, because that's what we need, and that's where it starts, and that's how we change it. Right. That's how we get it better and make it better.
Right. And on that note, we're going to go to a quick commercial real quick, and we're going to come back, and I want to know from y'all, man, do we think the club life would ever get back to normal? Think about that before we got a few more minutes on the show. Like I said, we're gonna talk about the club life. Also, we'd like to send our condolences out to Dexter. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
My man Shaquille O'Neal gonna pay for the funeral. And and big shouts out to you, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, you watching, Shaq. And
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Shaq, you be sitting over on your sofa sneaking watching. I see you. But anyway, we gonna go to a break. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come back. Like I say, we send our condolences out to Dexter, guy that was finna go to Louisville State. And like I say, hey man, we got a little bit more. We're gonna talk about the DJs in the club. But we'll be right back. We'll holler at y'all. All right? Don't go nowhere. Peace.
God is good, isn't he?
All the time.
Y'all don't act like it. Look, there's a lot of things that has been said, and everything has been said is right. You know, God don't want us to fear. But for some reason, we have a great way of quoting scriptures, saying things and how good God is, but when things start happening, it look like we forget for what we had already told everybody else. I'm here to tell you today that God does not change. What God said, many years ago? Guess what? His word still stands true. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm a man, I stand on faith. I walk by faith. You're looking at, I'm here because I'm standing on the word of God. And I'm not going to fear this thing. I believe that this thing had to come about because man was turning away from God. They was getting so far away from God that everything else had become a god to them. Even though they may not have realized it. But everything but God had become a god to them. These things like sports, cars and houses and land, even some of our wives and husbands become our gods. Our children become our God.
Hey man, my bad y'all. I'm sitting here eating this Maltese Italian ice, one of our biggest sponsors. Big shouts out to Oops and Scoopses, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get them a competition. Hey man, Jeremiah, Rich, hey. But big shouts out to Oops and Scoopses. But Maltese is our full-fledged sponsor. Oops and Scoopses, you could be a sponsor too now. We don't discriminate. But anyway, like I said, we was talking about the clubs before we kind of went on a break. Cassie, I mean, do you think the club's gonna get back normal? I mean,
yes, I believe Orlando people, they're ready to bust the club wide open. They'll be right in there with
you. Gonna say that?
I know.
You gonna say that?
I used to be like really big in the club scene, socialite. I love it. So Orlando people, we love to party. We like to get together downtown. Shout out to Beecham. Beecham treats me so right. I've had a couple birthday parties there. Shout out to Beecham and we're gonna bust it open. We're gonna be in there with face masks and all. People gonna be in their Easter suits and all kinds of stuff they didn't get to wear. So I think we're definitely gonna bust the nightlife scene wide open. Everybody's
wide
ready
open.
to party.
Wide open. Chris, what you think about it, man? I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, she pretty much said it, man. Them clubs gonna be swole, man. Them clubs gonna be swole.
You think they waiting?
You know it?
No, I think they can't wait. If you ask me, I think they can't wait. But I do think people gonna go out there and really have a good time.
Yes.
Because really, to be honest with you, most people need to get out. It's just that when you do, you know, you need to just be safe. That's the whole
Yes,
key.
definitely.
Safe, yeah.
Yes.
You know, so maybe somebody might need to throw a masquerade party.
Hey, I'm down with the
So they can put the
masquerade
mask
party.
on.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
But, you know, because instead of everybody walking around with the mask on, you know, just, you know, have a little masquerade
Yes.
party or something like that. That'd probably be nice.
Yeah,
And let's have fun, guys. Put the guns down, please. Let's celebrate and have a good time. We've been through too much the past months. Please, guys, let's just have a good time when the club's open, and definitely support small businesses, especially black businesses. You know, so definitely.
Yeah, hey, man. And I think, you know, things are gonna get back to normal. As far as the club, I feel like it's gonna be more or less of minimum of people that they're gonna let in at one time. That's my personal opinion because I am a club promoter. So I don't think they're just gonna be wide open. Some of y'all promoters thinking y'all gonna get 1,000 people. Hey man, that might be cut in half because it's not about you getting 1,000 people. It's about them letting in 1,000 people. So now that you only got 4. It's the promoter's rule is you got a 4-hour window from 10 to 2. That's the 4-hour window. So they're not gonna let that many people back in the club like that. That's just my personal opinion.
I think outside events will probably be good if somebody can just start doing outside events like a big open field or something, and then let people come out. Then they can spread out, and I think the ventilation, as far as with the wind blowing and stuff, will be a little more safer than being inside like one club that's a capacity of 800, but you got 1,200 people in there, and they walk around like it's him. You know what I'm saying? So I think outside events would be good. It would be more safer because I mean, the owner of the club gonna be like, hey man, if somebody had the door say down, you can only let 200 in here, but his capacity is 600 just for safety reasons. Is it gonna make sense to him? You know what I'm saying? So some of the bars it may make sense because they drinking and like that there, but the ones that's depending on that dough to really get their money, I don't think that's gonna make sense. So if they put stipulations on that, I don't think it'll be too many concerts right off the back because it's all about unless the artist gonna be cutting it because of the restrictions. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I think they say they got the NBA YoungBoy coming Father's Day. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
That's from what I've seen on social media.
They need to do them out in the open in a big open field where they can get.
Well, they doing them at the fairground. I don't think this. It's nice. But it's still an indoor event.
Oh, you mean indoors?
Right. Okay. It's in one of the pavilions. I want to say it's in one of the big pavilions. It's not a. It's a club event. It's a nighttime event. So. I gotta see how that's gonna play out. I mean, big shots out to Men's Closet.
Men's Closet doing it?
Yeah, Men's Closet sponsoring it. Sammy, y'all know I've been doing this a long time. That's a tough pill. You just targeting just the night crew. I mean, you really should have, like Chris said, something outdoor.
A lot more ventilation.
Right, exactly.
That's where it's all gonna be, as far as when you spread it out, you get a big old field. The field can hold 10,000. Okay, you got 4,000 there. You all right.
But NBA YoungBoy, I think they really just going for that 18, 21. They more or less they going for that demographic. They don't. Because I think I even seen on the flyer where it said this is not an all-age event. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different tactic that they doing. Men's Closet, hey man, good luck. Like I said, it's a hard pill for me to really put that much money out there and think that I'm just gonna go after the 18 to 40 or 18 to 50 bracket. That's a hard one. With that much put out there, that's a hard.
Maybe the artist, based on what's going on, maybe the artist can just, charge half price instead of the full money.
NBA YoungBoy, he ain't NBA YoungBoy down there. He told Floyd Mayweather, fuck Mayweather. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's messing with the daughter. And he down there said, you know what I'm saying? He went crazy. I mean, something that Kodak Black said to him about he snitched or something like that. It's a big story on the Instagram and I have to read more up on it, but I read the whole story. But he basically said he don't give a damn about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather ain't answered back. That man's a billionaire. So he really don't want to belittle himself to answer back to, you know, but you got to remember, NBA YoungBoy is a big factor out there too. He's not no he's not no Rich Homie Quan. He's a big factor in today's generation. You know, NBA YoungBoy is real hot. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna bust the fairgrounds wide open if NBA comes here. He's well known. He's got the younger demographic all sold up, man, to be honest.
Yeah.
But do you think before they open the fairgrounds that they would possibly open Disney, SeaWorld, and the other theme parks before they allow the fairgrounds to just open up?
Well, they setting up for it. I've been watching a couple of little things with Mayor Dimmons and everything. They putting together a scale up to that.
Okay.
But they're not just gonna do it right away. They basically just trying to. They want people to get out there and be safe.
Right.
Start out small and grow into it, sort of like a controlled growth, and then see if there's any type of damages.
Okay.
When they do open back up and things like that, instead of just let everything just open and then if there is damages, it's out of control.
Right.
So by doing it a little slow, it's real smart. You know, it's real smart. The little plan that they got, I think that's very smart, and people could be a little more safer.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Hey, man. Listen, man. We ran out of time, man. About that time for us to end.
Fun.
Like I said, hey, man. Y'all know we do it 1 hour each and every week. Man, I done had a great time, an awesome time tonight. My co-host Cassie, she's in the building.
Thank you for having me. Woo.
And she's gonna be sitting in. She's gonna be sitting in with me for a few weeks. Ain't that right?
Sure.
That's
good.
I'm
glad to be here.
And my other co-host, my man Christopher Jackson, he did his thing, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
You know
Hey, good job.
Thank
good
you.
job. You hold your own, bro.
Right, and you know, you held it down tonight, man, and you talked about a lot of different topics that a lot of people need to know. So, like I said, we do watch parties. So, you know, like I said, we want you to share it because it uploads to YouTube, it uploads to Facebook. So we you know, like I say, you can share it. You can have people watch it till tomorrow or watch it at.
I'm definitely gonna get on top of that
at their own time. Go home and watch it. So we growing, man. We're a little bitty puppy, man, but we about to become a full-grown Rottweiler, baby. And when we do, man, like I said, there is no. Always remember, people. There is no me without you. You know what I'm saying? I need you to develop me. So y'all stay locked every week. Word on the streets. Hey, man. We back. I put 2 of my co-hosts in timeout. I put Gregory Turner in timeout, and I put Eric in timeout. And hey, man, if they can't get it together, 1 must return. 2 enter, and only 1 may come back. Hey, but anyway, it's Russian roulette, man. But like I say, I'm your boy G Money. I'm in the building, and hopefully I have Gregory Turner here to next week, same time. Like I said, I know he will return because he pays the bills.
Yeah.
He pays the bills, so you know you possibly you might not see me, but you will see Gregory Turner. Anyway, y'all stay locked each and every week, 7 o'clock Wednesday. Word on the street, don't go nowhere. I'm gone. Peace.